Okay. So guys, this is another part of our story I want you guys to know as well. Another challenging part.
Last day.
So it was the last day of the war, not really last day.
Almost last
before day of the destination.
The second last day.
We're heading towards Inverness.
Yeah. The last day wild camping. The last day without luxury.
Yeah. So what happened was we walked literally miles of miles. That was cold. Was sleeting. Yeah. Some point. I mean,
yeah,
it just changed. The weather changes.
The weather changed.
So dramatically, yeah.
And then I think the hardest bit was like walking on this gravel with your
blister.
And you're just like, oh God, I just want to. Again, it's like on the map. It says like there's a tap water here,
and
there's
a tap.
camping site right next to it.
We're looking for a camping site, looking for a tap, which we couldn't find. We couldn't find this tap anywhere. And then we were like, oh my God, okay, we've only got like a 5 more K or something.
Before we reach there, the kind of on the map, Gary has his watch navigating thing. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes my thing doesn't work, no signal or something.
There's no signal in the wild.
So we kind of use my map, and my map sometimes not accuracy either. On the map. By the way, guys, if you buy map, but you do need to do a lot of research on the map, that area as well.
The paper one's quite good, actually.
But we had all different.
No, the paper one is not accurate.
No, the paper one wasn't accurate.
Wasn't accuracy, yeah. So, but on a waterbed, we walk for miles and miles. Everyone's so cold, so tired, mostly is thirsty because we all run out of water, no water. Then on the map said, okay, there's a water point. On the map clearly said the water point. We're all excited. I said, okay, got a 5K left. And end up, we walked more than 8K. Still didn't receive the water.
No water there.
Yeah.
Then finally, there was a...
That was the same. We came in there and it said like, what is like eco farm or something like. Really nice signs.
Yeah.
You had to go through this gate. We was like, okay, let's go through this eco farm. And then
find it.
And then it was another, just like a little path.
They said only 1K.
Yeah, 1K. That wasn't 1K.
That's 5K, by the way, guys. That was 5K, not 1K at all.
Walking to this so-called eco farm.
Yeah.
This is our final day for our journey, and this is the final destination for our final camp. So we had a really lovely fire last night, really big fire, and it was great. Okay, so this is our food we're eating. What's that?
This is what it's come to. Because we don't have any water, we rocked up at this campsite, eco campsite, which means there's no water, electricity, off-grid.
But you can pay.
But you can pay to buy bottles of water for £4 each.
And also you can pay by card.
And you can pay by card.
And they do have a website and Facebook.
And Facebook.
This is so-called a eco.
Not exactly off-grid, is it?
So that wasn't
on our map.
that wasn't 1K, and the owner told us there was water, but in the bush, apparently in the bush.
Back the 5K that you've just walked, you have to go back to that.
You have to back to the
and get
there's
water.
only okay. I said, are you sure that's 1K? Then they kind of didn't say. So we've been searching the area for ages, but there wasn't water. Apparently that's okay. If you guys out there watching this, you probably if you guys are lucky, you're probably gonna find the water. Apparently somewhere in the bush, but I'm not sure what bush. I didn't see the bush got water anyway.
I didn't see it either.
So anyway, so that farm was quite.
It's interesting.
Interesting.
It's an interesting place. So this is a place that's off-grid. So it has, if it's off-grid, you don't have any electricity, you don't have any water, gas, anything. So basically you're completely disconnected, and you just have like a little area that you set up in, and
I think when we arrived, it looked really nice because it had like a table. It looked a bit like a bar area, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like there was another guy right there. There was another guy there already, and we just asked him, what can we do? Can we camp here
yeah,
or not?
yeah.
And then he said like you need to go to the house.
Yeah, they had a
right?
house, so I walked up to the house
Yeah.
to find out if we could, if we could camp there. And so
Yeah.
you can camp.
Yeah.
You can camp. But that's when we started.
No, but first they asked
there was lots of charges.
No, first they asked you if you came by car.
Oh yeah, if I
right?
came by car, I wasn't allowed to come in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, car.
Yeah, if I
Oh,
came by car, I wasn't allowed in. I was like, okay, no, we definitely didn't come by car. We walked from Glasgow.
Yeah.
So.
But I just need to be careful. Sometimes you walk to those people.
But
places.
that campsite as well. So we set up our tents as well in different areas. And I remember at night, I was like, when I was sleeping, it's like I heard these noises right around the tent. And I thought like, oh, it's a scary snoring really. And I was like, oh yeah, this is just him snoring, doesn't matter. And then next morning I found out they had a pig.
Yeah, the pigs, they had a massive pig.
I bet the pig went around our
was
tent.
going around looking for food.
No, they had a massive pig and chicken and quite a lot of chicken, right?
Yeah, there was a few chickens.
Quite a few chicken.
Yeah.
No. No. He's trying to eat my bag. Come on, move over.
Move along.
Move along, please. He's trying to eat my bag. No, nothing for you, piggy.
Oh.
I need to put my bag on. The nose is like, he literally ate my bag.
Only one thing is just maybe I can recommend that farm to if you guys maybe end up to stay in there, just make sure you do need to find out the hidden charges.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of
there were
hidden charges because the food is not cheap, right?
Yeah, it was quite expensive. Yeah. And
But it just needed to just need to be careful that if you got your own area to somewhere to camp, so I think maybe it's better. I don't know. I mean I'm not an expert for that camp. I'm not criticize that farm either. But I think that farm need to make a little bit clearer for the charges.
Yeah.
Because if you use the water, bear in mind you have to pay for it. It's nothing is for free. Everything you do there will be a fee. So so if you guys end up to stay there, just bear in mind you might have to pay fees to stay there. Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting place.
So and we actually
we patched up, didn't we?
We patched up. We had a really nice fire, right? We had a really nice fire.
Huge
Because
fire.
that night it was freezing cold,
So cold.
so cold. Yeah. So we had a really really nice fire.
So,
Let me pull in.
Shifu is burning every single piece of wood in sight. So some covered benches.
Not bench. I don't think it's a bench. It doesn't look like a bench. And the following day that was the last day of our walk to Inverness.
Yeah.
My God, we stand on a hill. We saw Inverness.
That was good.
City. I said, "Whoa, so close to there." Wasn't close. We had to walk another few hours to reach our destination.
I think again the worst part was really inside the city.
Yes.
You know you're already it's just half a mile to go, but you're still like.
And then you get to you get to like a monument, and then you're there, and you just go, "Oh my God, I can't believe we made it."
Yeah. That was so moving.
Yeah.
When we're all there, the kind of, oh my God, so good to.
Bless you. Oh, you done so well.
So we made it. Oh my God. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
And Melody's really suffering with her feet as well, and it's just,
I think she almost is like really. I was like really encouraging her because She's like, it was literally there, and she almost collapsed before.
Yeah.
And it was like.
And my sandals that I bought at the very beginning, when I bought those sandals in Glasgow,
really useful.
they were so useful, literally.
Really
when people
useful.
couldn't put their shoes on anymore, the old sandals came out. They were a
really,
godsend.
really useful. I wear the sandal a lot.
Shivu wore was like, oh yeah, you wore them in the airport on the way back.
Oh my God, that was interesting.
That was another interesting experience on the way back. So
I've been stuck at the airport for half an hour. It's just because they found my flip-flops got a drugs.
Yes,
some sort of drugs. I said, wow, we're walking for miles. I never took drugs. So I'm stuck at it. So they're searching my body over again and again and again. Every time they test me, I'm red. I said, oh my God, I'm serious. Did I actually take drugs? And so in the end, they found there was some like drugs in flip-flops.
Yeah, on the flip-flops. They found
in a farm. So that was where the farm.
Through all the farms and things like that. Obviously, just picked up some stuff. On the floor.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. But anyway, so that was really good. But
Don't be jealous. Oh, look at his teeth. Hi, Piggy.
I don't have a food. Sorry, mate.
I need to show him. Look at this one. What are you chewing on?
You know, we had a last celebration meal in the Inverness. That was so nice. I mean, my God, I just found a restaurant. It's challenging, right?
Yeah, because it was like, I think it was still at this time where it was locked down and you had to book in, and no one else booked in anywhere.
Yeah.
We were like, we've got to have something to. We need to celebrate.
We booked one of Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Do you remember that guy's like a pilot? He's like, you go into the.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Do you remember you go to the airplane? So that people say, okay, you need on the left is this, on the right is this. This guy is literally like that.
Like
on your left, the toilet. On the right, you're sitting there and make sure
you're not allowed out of your seat.
You're not allowed out of your seat.
Out of your seat. You need to do this, this, and this.
Where was like, just
so strict.
Yeah, very interesting.
You also couldn't sit together.
Yeah, we couldn't sit together.
We had a separate table.
That was so sad because obviously we wanted to all celebrate together and we couldn't sit on the same table together. We were like, hello, cheers, from a distance.
Yeah. So that was really interesting. Yeah, we met. I don't know. I think the local people. Sometimes like we walk past some places and we see that especially the bridge, they had the troll bridge or some sort. Yeah. I think the local. I don't know. I don't know. Is that Scottish people very superstitious or not?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they have a lot of culture.
I think they've got
probably just
also
culture,
like a lot of folk fairy tales,
fairy tale
folklore.
culture.
Yeah.
Do you remember you saw a lot of rocks on the floor, and then there'd be like a sign that said,
yes,
this was like castle from such and such.
That's right. Yeah, it's literally somewhere literally our rock. This is some castle of such and such and such. Yeah. I said to Martine, we watched one of the American guy did a documentary about walking in Scotland. He said, one brick can be a castle. I said, this is probably that.
Everywhere.
Yeah, no, I think they have a lot of fairy tales, fairies and witches and trolls. Where we had these like past the troll bridge.
Troll bridge and witch.
They had a little poem on the side as well, a limerick poem.
Yeah.
The local people, I found them really nice though. They were really friendly.
Yeah, so many nice people will walk past. So many people. When you're in a desperate situation, they did give us a lot of advice and help. Which is amazing. I'm really amazed about those people. And certainly we learned a lot of things during, personally I learned a lot of things during the walk. This long walk is the first time I did in my life. I'd never done, this sort of walk before.
No, me neither.
And
I've never done anything like this. So, never been in a tent.
Yeah, I learned a lot. The most valuable lesson for me was, I think is connect to the nature. Connect to the nature, free yourself. And to able to connect with your nature, you need to respect nature. I think this is a valuable lesson for me, because when I see the plastics and the people's trash and the cans everywhere, that does make me sad, because there's no reason, absolutely no reason for us to do that, So this is for me, that's like a valuable lesson. I have to, readjust, rebalance, So I think if you guys out there watch this, try to not, throw your rubbish, just give your rubbish to the nature, try to put it somewhere meant to be, so that gonna help.
Spare change, please. No.
Get spare change, please. Please.
Get a job. Get a real job.
Oh.
I found the trip quite liberating as well. There were so many things, so many challenges that we came up against. So many things, like from the beginning, like not wanting insects in your tent, or by the end of it, you just become very natural.
Yeah.
And I remember, because there were quite long periods of time when you would just, you'd be walking, and a long time to be with yourself as well. So there were certain things that came up, in your mind, and certain things that you worked through, which was really great. Have that opportunity. You don't really get a chance to do that in everyday life. You don't get a chance to be with yourself, or spend time. And also it's really great to be with other people as well, and you see their nature and their stories, and they inspire you as well. So it was a wonderful experience. It's definitely recommended. If you choose to do something like that, then I would definitely go ahead and do it.
I think it's also we all probably also came back more relaxed, right? I found that you came more relaxed because also when you're on this trip, as you say, you walk through all the pain, you walk through like your physical pain, you walk through whatever emotional state you're in, and then obviously it's you find out about people. I always call it a bit like you go a bit back to your roots and find out what's really important in life, and when you come back, it's a bit like nothing can faze you anymore, because it's a bit like, what is this really important, because you just done this trip and found like the really essential bits.
It kind of puts things in perspective, doesn't it? It puts a perspective into your life.
That's right.
So that's what I found.
Yeah. No, that's really good, because we do meet a lot of people. They tell the story. For example, we met a wonderful couple during the first walk and in the mountain. So this guy told us he proposed to his wife. His wife is just married, during the walk, because his passion is about walk. He's a professional runner. He said.
That's right.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And he said, I love walk. Because of the walk, that's why I met my wife. And but he loved nature. So walk always, gave him lots of freedom. So which is brilliant. You hear different people have different aspiration. So it's like really, really inspire you to keep going. Yeah. So a lot of things inspire me. I think it inspired me the most. During the walk, I think is the to me personally, I think it'll be a teamwork, because we have a small team. We're gathering together, because if we don't helping each other and don't encouraging each other, I don't think a lot of us gonna be suffering. I think that's to me. I think teamwork is so important. You know, yeah.
Very
That's the, like, you know, my
your inspiration.
inspiration. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Heading to halfway up to.
So Melody was asking,
Deer.
deer? What deer?
Deer. Winged deer.
Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Reindeer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wanna get that one?
Why are you taking video of me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gonna get one?
Can you buy from me?
Huh?
Buy
Okay.
from me?
Yeah. I can buy it. You can carry it. How about that?
Shibu, do you want to go inside, have a look? They've got hat, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Let me take my backpack off. What are you making?
Clogs.
Clogs? Oh wow, amazing. Haha, so cool.
Someone's got to do it.
How did you learn how to make this?
There's a firm in Niven in Yorkshire,
Oh,
in Calder Valley, and they were making clogs. I was a leather worker,
oh right.
and I saw the quality of the leathers they were doing. I
Yeah.
thought I can do better.
Oh really?
So I went in with the stuff I'd done like this. They were hand dyed at one point, yeah?
Yeah.
So I went in and they started buying my uppers off me.
Right,
And in the end they started copying them.
right.
So I decided, I said, you've been copying my work. And they said, times is tough. So I said to Roy, Roy, I'm going to start making clogs, and how much money you make? He said, certainly, I'll get you the bits.
Wow,
So they started supplying with the soles, but now I import these soles from Sweden, which are the better soles.
Wow, how long have you been making clogs for?
Since about 9:30 this morning. No, since I was about 25.
Wow.
It's better than a proper job.
Hey, this looks like a really crazy machine. Look at this.
It is. It's a press mainly used for cutting well, for doing this, but equally I can emboss Celtic work onto them. All this work is done on the press.
Oh wow.
All these dies
Cool.
I'll get made up and they'll be embossed on.
That's so cool. So basically all of this stuff is, you just did all this stuff?
Yeah, my daughter makes them.
Everything.
As I say,
Everything.
So where's home for yourselves?
Huh?
Where's home for yourselves?
Southampton?
Southampton, eh?
Yeah.
I used to go to a music shop. Is it St Mary's or St Anne's?
St Mary's, yeah, St Mary's.
Yeah. I think it's called Fritz. He used to sell them guitar straps many years ago.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so I
So
think
this is our journey and this is our trip. But we got any more to
No, I
add
think
on our
that's
journey?
it. Yeah, I think, you know, maybe just like if you guys inspired by our short story, I said short, probably not short. Yeah, by our adventure/trip. You know, if if you're inspired by what we do, like we said earlier, you know, if you guys got any suggestions or would like to involve our organizations, you know, we are always open the door to welcome all of you to get involved with what we do. Yeah.
So we'd just like to say,
Yeah.
finish off for today and just say thank you so much for everyone for listening. And make sure that you comment, you like and you share and subscribe, and you can hit this little bell above, a little bell icon, which means that you can don't miss out on our next episodes, our next videos.
Yeah.
yeah.
We have a lot of exciting stuff coming up soon,
Yeah.
you know, so a lot of exciting stuff. And if you guys love nature as we do, and just, you know, if you got any, you know, any story you want to tell or any inspirational journey you want to share with us, you can always drop an email to us.
Get in
you
touch
know.
with us and let us
Yeah.
know. We can share your stories as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can also find us on our website, www.ukshaolin.net.
Yeah, very good, Janine.
Actually, .com.
Yeah, it's both, isn't it? So you find us on both, .net and .com.
Yeah, and you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it's all under UK Shaolin.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for listening and tuning in, and we hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.